and welcome to Mindful Monday. My name is Allison Knight and I am the health coach at Employee Health Center. The last few weeks, or in the last couple of weeks, we've done some practices involving our senses. We've done the mindful eating practice a few times, which brings in that sense of taste. A couple weeks back, we did the mindfulness bell exercise, which was really a mindful listening activity where we focused on our sense of hearing. And today we are going to do a brief exercise called a mindful seeing exercise. So for some, the absence of visual stimuli can be very stifling. After all, a healthy imagination does not come naturally to everyone. The activity of mindful seeing may be helpful to anyone who identifies with this. It's a pretty simple exercise requiring only a window with some kind of view, and the facilitator guides the group through these steps, and I'm your facilitator. So if you're listening to me right now and you have a window in your office, like we do right here, go ahead and look out the window. So that's your first step. Find a space at the window where there are sights to be seen outside. Next, look at everything there is to see. But avoid labeling and categorizing what you are seeing outside. Instead of thinking bird, car, stop sign, instead try to notice colors, shapes, patterns, or textures of these things. Pay attention to the movement of grass or leaves as they rustle in the breeze. Notice the many different shapes present in this small segment of the world that you can see right now. That small part of the world that you can see through your window. Try to see the world outside the window from a perspective of someone unfamiliar with these sights. So again, you don't know what these things are. You're simply observing them and looking at their colors and patterns and shapes. The object of this practice is to be observant, but not critical or judgmental, simply to be aware in this moment of what's around us, but not fixated either. If you become distracted, as always, this is normal. It's okay. Simply guide yourself and your mind gently back from your thoughts and focus once again on the colors and the shapes to put your mind back in the right frame of mindful seeing. And do this for a while. And when you're ready, come back to the space. So it's a very simple and brief practice that you can do. And like we said, a window or if you're outside, but basically the focus of this practice is to use one of our senses to bring ourselves back to the present and to practice that observation and focusing on and centering on the present instead of that critical, judgmental mindset we typically get into. We're looking at things in a non-judgmental way and simply observing them as they are and not how we perceive them to be. Next week will be our last mindful practice of this year. Don't worry, we'll be doing Mindful Mondays all through next year as well. And we will be doing a gentle mindful stretching exercise. I hope that you have a fantastic holiday, even though it might look different from what you normally do. But hopefully you enjoy your time with your immediate family or extended family, however you choose to celebrate this year. And I hope that you have a wonderful and mindful Monday, and we'll see you next week.